We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Tyler Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
At the plate, Justin Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission. To lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. David Price will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
He's got it. A toss on to Price at the bag as they record the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Into the box now, David Bodie. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here's another 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Oh, yeah.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him with 51 homers and 78 RBIs. Hard liner to center field. That gets down and the inning continues. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Behind 0-2 now. Price pauses. Here's the pitch.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Still no score. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
understands it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Fastball called for strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Digging in, Jason Hayward. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And that's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. And that's home run number 48 on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher next, Tyler Chatwood. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Will Smith. As he sends it on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, David Price. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Price ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Price sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. One down. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch on its way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
No runs, no hits, one error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. plate, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Beaten into the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Off the LED board and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. Career homer number 149. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
The right fielder, Jason.
As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So here's Albert Almora next. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Almora stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
The batter, the pitcher.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Tyler Chatwood. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Almora at second with 2 down. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Right fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. hit back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Javier Baez. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Price ready with the 0-1. Hammers it to deep right field. Going back is Bellinger, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ferguson is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 5 and the Dodgers nothing. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Mookie Betts.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Will Smith. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
No balls and 1 strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Pedro Baez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Baez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-1 to Schwarber. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count is 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Corey Seager. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Kike Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Albert Almora.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Chatwood. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. No one out with a runner at second. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Javier Baez. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. 1 out and a runner on third. One and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Ball. 2 and 2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A man at third with 1 away. Another one sent foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Will. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And this is up and in, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
2 hits in the inning. So here's Cody Bellinger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Joc Pederson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Count is even at 1-1 to Pederson.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Adam Kolarek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Kolarek.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One and 1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Now the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next to the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one skied out toward right. Giving chase is Bellinger. But he can't get there. It's over his head. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. That's by him for strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. One out and a runner on third. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Ready with the 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Betts is there for it. And that's the third out. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Dodgers nothing. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in now, Will Smith. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Gavin Lux will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Almora is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs on no hits. 1 error. They left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Chatwood. His record now is 16-2. The loss goes to David Price. He goes to 13-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, Tyler Chatwood etched his name in the record books, tossing a perfect game, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 7-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-4. The win was their 7th in a row. The Diamondbacks picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-3. The Washington Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-2. The New York Yankees totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 5-4. The Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-3. The A's got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Indians 7-6. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.